Oh, welcome if you're just joining us. That was at the end of a very funny joke, which you missed, unfortunately. If you want to catch all of jokes in future, you're going to have to tune into the live streams. But here's a clip for busy people. The technical analysis suggests that we're in for a bounce. Isn't that good news? Well, actually, these charts, right, they whisper to me. They whisper to me in such a way that I'm able to translate it and then pass that information on to you. And I can do that dead easy with these little boxes, right? Here we are. Bounce. Why would we bounce? Because it's the bottom edge of the golden pocket on the retrace with this Fibonacci that encompasses all of our price action in the cup with handle, whichever terminology you prefer. It's fine by me. We take all types over here, so like and subscribe, thank you very much. The bounce, yes, the bounce you say, bing bong, bing bong. Yeah, the start of something good, hopefully, is a bounce at this 618 to this 0.65, right, your golden pocket. It comes in here at the bottom of this bullish wedge, right? It's a downward sloping, narrowing wedge. These tend to break upwards. The measured move on it will take you to the 236. That's up at $202. In order to get there, we have to obviously get above the top of this golden pocket area, which is at around 174.45, and I can't imagine that has been much of a struggle, can you? I don't think so. I think it'll be quite easy. It might even happen in front of our very eyes, and getting above there will be a good start. Then we've got to make our way to the top of this wedge, and if we zoom in a little bit, I know we're on a 1 hour time frame, and those of you who are familiar with me, you might be unfamiliar with this perspective, but hey, sometimes it works. It works in this instance for this particular type of illustration. And we have the bottom of the wedge here, which we might want to call that demand line, right? At the top of it, you might want to call that a supply line. This is a downward sloping pattern, right? So from that, you could say that perhaps those people in control of price action at the minute are those that are on the top side, right? And those on the top side taking in these significant touches here, right? They're not in control action on the bottom, which we can see with this divergence, right? This is coming in. It comes in all the time, actually, as prices tend to bounce around this area. But in particular, you can see that between these lows here, well, you can see why I don't like this early time frame, especially when you try to get a lot of things on the chart at once. But anyway, you see it here, the higher low on oscillator and the lower low on price, and that's something that's been happening like consistently throughout this particular formation that we were looking at on hourly in order to draw a different picture for ourselves. And it's clear to see here with the candle bodies, and that has present in some area of interest. And you can also see between the 618 and the 6.65 golden pocket, there's so many different reasons along with this demand line. And then you can see this green diagonal, which is essentially like another type of demand line, which is upward sloping and has been coming in at price action since March. So all of spring, and so what we've seen of summer, this is our little summer bird, and here it is. It's like just ready to like take another chance at flight, right? And how far is it going to get this time? That's the real question we're asking about our little summer bird. Hey, little summer bird, wake up, right? 169.69, boom, yes. Sorry, right? So, yeah, this is lovely, right? So like, and I think right, 168.47 is the line where that comes in. So like a little bit more cool, but like I like that. So then up we go to 188.89, and then above that you're looking at 200 and whatnot. And you're like, oh, how can you be talking about that when we're all the way down here? Well, you get a certain, like, until it says something different, and this is what it's telling me, right? And then what was it telling me again? Well, it was telling me over here, right? These are the levels, right? And then above that you've got targets, and they color coded by like how good they'd be, right? Yellow, confusingly, what that means is absolutely sweet FE, right? Doing that means absolutely nothing. Up here at the blue level, what does that mean? Hey, that means that it's like not bad, right? But it's still only like Dow theory, and we're still making lower highs. And if price action then didn't at some point, even after a tiny turn back, then go on again, you'd say, well, that's a bit crap. And so then you're really like, what you're really looking for is to make it up to this 618 level here, to have completed the most possibly the best start, or like a bullish retrace where if you could hold that for significant time frames, challenge previous support and resistance levels, horizontal levels above you, then you'd be looking onto those targets that Fibonacci itself gave you, and those are around at 466 and 531. And I know what you're thinking, right? When prices are down at 169.50 or less, and you see me say that, what a lot of people will say is fuck off, and I say like, cool, no problem, right? We've been here before, right? We've been here before in around here, right? And the same people were telling me that at FO, and the same people back here, right? Now, cool, like. I didn't, right? I'm still here, and I'll still be here when prices are back at $264, right? I'll still be here at that point too, right? So that'll be how that works out, right? Now, as I say, there is a little bit down before that happens. Now, this is all very, very bullish, and you'll be like, well, what's the other side of the TA, Jamie? Like, you must have some other perspective on things. And I do have another perspective on things right now. And in order to do that bearish thesis, you'd have to look at where we've come from, and you say, well, we've just put in on this time frame, the hourly. This is like a higher high on the body closes than previously than our previous one. So is this perhaps an uptrend? And you'd look down at the bottom and you'd say, yeah, well, these are a series of higher lows. So yeah, damn, this looks like an uptrend to me. You'd then probably draw some sort of line across these here. And like that there, and you'd hope that this was a wedge. You would hope it wasn't a channel, right? Which it quite easily could be, especially if you go on to different time frames, which you're about to in a minute. And you'd say, right, well, entering a short position here is probably the height of stupidity, right? Because here's your demand line, here's your supply line, right? Opening a short here is really, really stupid, right? Equally so, if you've bought shares here, right, and things got up here, and then you wait till they get back down here again in order to sell what you previously owned and give up that position which is soon to be much harder to get, you are also a fool, right? You're a fool. Not even a Shakespearean fool who may somehow at the end of Act 3 turn around and have some wisdom. No, you're a complete fucking idiot, right? Around here you're known as a fanny. And do you want to be that kind of person? I don't know, right? Maybe you do. Some people have strange ambitions in life. I'm always confused when I figure out what other people are actually up to, right? So it never seems to make any sense, right? Now, what does make sense is $260. GME, $260. Bing bong, the current price is absolutely freaking stupid. Tune in for another show, and we'll cover price action when it's done what I've said it's going to do. 168.47. I'm sure I said a number like that. Anyway, see you next time, folks.